Hello everyone, welcome to inf6132 Advanced Networking and Telecommunication. My name is Dr. Leela Rajabian and I'm the instructor for this course. I wanted in this introductory video to kind of explain to you about how to navigate through this course and basically kind of tell you about how to use the Moodle, this online learning system, and as well as how to kind of find your assignments, your readings, and so on. So before we begin, normally you'll see all your courses here. Yours might be different than mine, and then on here you will see this course, this specific course that we are talking about. So this is a welcome message that I put in. Please read that. And then normally I put the announcements here, and then student cafe, like if you have any problems, questions for the week, maybe I can answer or somebody in the class can answer it, you can put it there. And also we have the syllabi, so please make sure you download this and read the syllabi for this course. Then normally we have the modules here. So right now we have the getting started module, which will have information about the course information, and also we have the module 1, which is going to talk about overview of networking, LAN, WAN, and internet networking as well. So you might see some things like this, module 1, 2, 3, not available or something like that. Don't worry about that because they are not published. So every 3 weeks I will publish a new module. So each module will contain the information for 3 weeks of your course. So normally we cover 3 chapters in 3 weeks. Sometimes less, sometimes more. But the first module will have 3 chapters. Module 2, I will ask you guys to do some kind of a lab work. So you're gonna, download Wireshark and some other tools that I'm gonna ask you to do that. But module 1 is kind of an introductory module, which you are gonna do some readings and doing some assignments and homework for the 3 chapters of this course. I just want to mention to you guys on the left-hand side, when you are actually log into this course, on the left hand side you will see some calendar and some of the due dates that are here. So this is the calendar that you can click on, and you will see each week you have something due. So this is kind of a good way to see what are the upcoming assignments that you have, and also under upcoming events you can also see that as well. You can see, right now what are the due dates for each of the assignments. So let's click on getting started. I want you guys to do this before beginning of this course. So when you click on getting started, you can see there are some steps that you need to follow, and so you can click on each of them and follow the steps. It talks about, the instructor, welcome message, contact information. So let me just explain this to you. So these are all my contact information, as you can see here. You can actually contact me using my cell phone number, which I posted here. I'm kind of available most of the time to you. So you can contact me via cell phone, message me, text me, or email me. So these are the 3 best ways to get hold of me. If you need to make office hours, please email me and we can meet online. We can use Blackboard Collaborate, or we can use Skype for Business, or we can have an online chat here. Which every week I will recommend you guys. if you have any problems, we can have a happy hour kind of a session to have an online chat. And what else? You can contact me anytime between 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. You can contact me later on too, but sometimes maybe I'm sleeping, so that's why it's better to contact me before 9. And if you don't hear back from me, if you don't hear anything back from me within 12 to 24 hours, please resend that, because maybe I didn't receive it. Normally I'm responding to my emails within 24 hours, so even maybe sometimes in a couple of hours or 1 hour. But please make sure if you send something to me and I don't respond back to it, resend it again, or contact me via phone or text message. So basically, sometimes maybe I'm in a meeting, or if I'm traveling or something, I cannot get back to you right away, but I'm going to message you within 24 hours or 12 hours to 24 hours as well. So these are the contact information. So you can actually use this down here to go through the next step. So this is a getting started. Make sure you read the syllabus page and follow these steps to see the book requirements for this book. Remember, the book that you need is not their mere book, and the other book is kind of supplemental. You don't need to get that, but this is the required book for this course. And also I'm going to provide you some supplemental material and online resources, so you don't need to buy extra things for it. Normally my labs, I'm going to provide you the websites, and if I want you to read some material, I will provide that. The next step is about online learning. So these are some of the tips that you need in order for you to be successful as an online learner. So if you don't know how to use the Moodle, if this is your first time and using this kind of environment, please follow this instruction. These are the step-by-step tutorials that I have posted here. Also follow these 7 tips that I've provided for you guys, and make sure that you have the computer skills prerequisites, and as well as some of the prerequisites in terms of the technical things as well. So again, some of the technical prerequisites, hardware, software requirements that you might need, you can just look at it here. Also some web browser plugins, so maybe sometimes your web browser needs some plugins, so I kind of provided for you guys here in case. And then you can click on step 4, so you can navigate from here, and this is basically some kind of a how to effectively communicate via the online environment, sending the email or putting discussion. So make sure that you are respectful in all what you kind of put on the discussions or when you send the email to me, and make sure also that you kind of proofread your information before posting it online, and kind of maintain the academic integrity, so don't plagiarize from somewhere. Also, like when you are communicating via email, please make sure that you put something on the subject line, and put the course information. So the course number is really helpful for me in order for me to respond to you, because I have other courses. So I'm teaching 3 courses this semester, so I need to make sure that you put the course number, and it's easier for me to track the students. Also, other things that you might want to follow, that you need to make sure that the emails are always public documents, so don't put any personal information in the email, and don't share your social security or credit card or anything with anybody. And make sure that you are always kind of communicating in a clear, honest method, and you know, kind of don't kind of copy other people's information, and be authentic as well. Then we can click on step 5. Step 5 has the schedule. Basically, kind of you can follow the schedule based on the calendar that I showed you before, and also the weekly, so it kind of shows you the start and the end date of each week. So we have 15 weeks. Just make sure that you kind of familiarize yourself with the weekly schedule. So every week we have every module will have 3 weeks of information. So in this course we will have 5 modules. So every module will have 3 weeks of information. Those 3 weeks could be some readings from the chapters, or it could be a project, or it could be, you know, some materials that I ask you to read from the web pages, or maybe some labs that I'm going to ask you to do. So it will have 3 weeks of material in each module. And every 3 weeks I will open another module. So right now you will have 1 week open, plus the, of course, getting started module. And step 6 is kind of familiarize yourself with the library research and academic supports that are out there. So make sure that you kind of look at the online library. Also kind of click on this link. It will give you a lot of information about you know, how to do the research. Also, if you need help with the online writing center, you can click here. Also, if you need help with academic support, there is a 1-800 number, or you can actually send them an email. And make sure for the academic integrity that you don't plagiarize. This is very important. And there are some other information for students with disability that you can actually follow. So I put all the information here. So make sure you familiarize yourself with these in case you need it. And then step 7 is I want you guys to introduce yourself. So in this week, this is actually going to be counted part of your discussion, so and part of the participation. So you want to make sure that you introduce yourself to the other people in this course and myself as well. And the next thing is the syllabi. So make sure you download the syllabi and read it. It has some important information that you need to familiarize yourself. We also have a discussion rubric, which you can click on here. And so every discussion, I'm going to follow this rubric. So make sure when you are actually putting your discussion that it has some information according to this rubric. You know, like when you submit something, make sure you check it for grammar, references, you know, make sure you put the references. So I have all of this here. And writing rubric, when I ask you guys to submit a writing assignment, you want to make sure that you follow this rubric as well. And I also have an assignment template, which you can actually download and use it as an assignment template for all the assignment that I'm going to ask you guys to submit as well. Then we are going to go to module 1. Module 1, each module will have actually objective and a checklist. So this is module 1. So module 1 will have an objective and a checklist. So first at the beginning, I will actually explain to you that this module will have 3 weeks of course material, which is going to start from September 3rd till September 22nd. And of course, we have an overview, welcome, and course introduction. So this video will be posted here, so you can see the link from here. And then we have learning outcomes for each module. So we will have 3 chapters in this week covered. So we will have all the learning outcomes and objectives here. And then we have some of the course introduction activities, which you can actually follow. And then we have some of the concepts that you need to review. So in this week, you need to read 3 chapters and also some of the online resources. Sometimes I might have a video that I'm going to ask you to view as well, or, you know, I have some other reading material. But this week, you have to read the 3 chapters of the book. And also, you need to kind of familiarize yourself with these online resources. And then I have also activities for you. So these are all the assignments that you will finish within these 3 weeks, and they all have a due date. So you can click on each of them and open it up. And also if you go to the calendar, which I showed you at the beginning, which you can find it on the left hand side, you can see all the due dates are posted here, and you can actually click on them and submit your assignment as well. So remember that these modules are not available. So every week that the new module will show up, it will be kind of looking like this. So it will have a link to it. So basically that's it for this introductory video. Please let me know if you have any questions and problems, and I'm here to help you guys. And I hope you enjoy this course. Take care for now. Bye-bye.